What did humans do for thousands of years before electricity, phones, or even candles? Did they simply go to sleep as soon as the sun disappeared? The answer is much more surprising than most people realize. Ancient nights were filled with stories, music, planning, and stargazing. Scientists believe they followed a sleeping pattern very different from ours. Stay until the end, because the final fact may completely change how you think about sleep. When the sun set, ancient humans knew they had limited time before darkness. Without artificial light, moving around became much more dangerous. Predators such as lions and wolves were often more active after dark. That is why many groups gathered around a fire. Fire was one of humanity's greatest inventions. It provided warmth, scared away animals, and cooked food. It gave people a safe place to gather together. But the fire did much more than keep them alive. Around the flames, people talked and shared their lives. Scientists believe storytelling became an important part of human life long before writing existed. Elders shared hunting experiences, explained traditions, warned about dangers, and passed knowledge from one generation to the next. Every story helped the group survive and thrive. Night was also a time for music and rhythm. Archaeologists have discovered ancient flutes made from bird bones and mammoth ivory that are more than 35,000 years old. People likely sang, clapped, danced, and created rhythms around the fire. These activities strengthened social bonds and kept communities united. Ancient humans also looked up at the vast night sky. The Milky Way stretched across the sky in incredible detail. People watched the stars to tell stories, navigate, recognize seasons, and remember important events. Long before telescopes existed, the stars were already teaching humans about the world. Night was also the perfect time to prepare for tomorrow. People repaired tools, sharpened stone blades, made spears, wove baskets, prepared clothing from animal hides, and planned the next day's hunt. The quiet hours around the fire were often the best time to work on tasks that required patience rather than speed. Of course, they also slept, but perhaps not like we do today. Some historians and sleep researchers suggest that before modern lighting became common, many people naturally followed what's called segmented sleep. Instead of sleeping 8 uninterrupted hours, they often slept for several hours, woke up quietly for a while, and then returned to sleep until morning. During that peaceful period in the middle of the night, people sometimes talked, prayed, reflected, or simply rested by the fire before falling asleep again. Even while most rested, someone often stayed awake to watch. Many ancient groups likely took turns watching the surroundings, keeping the fire alive, and listening for approaching predators or strangers. The night wasn't simply the end of the day, it was one of the most important parts of it. If you enjoyed discovering how our ancestors really lived, subscribe to Factzcore for more fascinating facts about history, science, psychology, and the incredible world around us.